Money get made, empires get built. A milk get spilled, let's go.
Crunk. 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 You better get crunk about my conversations. Time is money, spend a second, can't afford to waste it. You better get crunk about my conversation. Time is money, spend a second, can't afford to waste it. You better get crunk about my conversation.
I appreciate you. I've been good. How's your 2020? Besides, shit is fucking busy.
It was ups and downs. Been good with bad due to COVID, but you know how that
well,
goes.
I appreciate you coming to downtown Billards in Ocala, Florida. Shout out the customers and staff because they let us come and fucking film here, yo. So, but you ready to have some drinks, eat some wings, shoot some pool?
Yeah, let's do that. You play pool? I play pool.
I kind of suck at it, but they can still film me doing it, and I don't give a fuck.
Ice on the real. Spin me your block with that Nino. Spin been out the motherfucker visa. Come spin been Franks on the feature. Clip it, stand like containers. We see them pints out the fan. We saw them pieces out the rental, babe. Might just let baby meet the people. I might just link over to Ela instead. She don't wanna fuck me cause he president. Money on my mind, I'm a chicken head. Can't fuck with no chicken head. But if I do all I want is that chicken's head. Baby smoking the hell, better mean it. I'm got y'all, but I hang around demons. When I first get a plot, contemplate about your people. Cause that shit get lethal. Just look.
Y'all know what time it is. Let go. Too crazy. Monday through Sunday I'm trapping. Big bank roll, no capping. You know I ain't capping. And if you see me in traffic, just know it's on me, I don't panic. Monday through Sunday I'm trapping. Big bank roll, no capping. You know I ain't capping. And if you see me in traffic, just know it's on me, I don't panic. We done made it out the drought. We done made it out the drought. Yeah, yeah. We done made it out the drought. We done made it out the drought. Yeah, yeah. I done made it out the drought. I had to beat up the block. Whip up the pop, no remix. This, that shit right here. We don't condone it, no snitching. Don't bring that shit round here. 941 my shit. This my city right here.
So, DJbelly, tell us where you're from and break the ball so we can get this interview started.
I am originally from the Bronx, New York, and raised in the South, 352 to be exact. You know, shout out 352, you already know what it is.
So you were transplant. How long, what age did you transplant down here?
I was like 13.
Okay.
Little
so
jitterbug.
You had your formative years up there in the Bronx area. What was that like? Oh, what'd you say?
Oh,
that was a nice break.
I got solids.
Okay.
You know, I was just, you know, a kid running around, dirty feet, you know, playing outside. It's the Bronx, so if you're from New York, you know what it is. A lot of running around the streets.
How different was it coming from there to down here?
Oh man, it was so different.
I mean, besides the weather, like culturally speaking, I mean, that's like a big city to a slow moving. I mean,
well, when I first,
you're talking like 20 years ago, so
yeah.
I don't want shit. I don't want shit now, really. I mean, I live here and that's okay. We're really close to a lot of things and that's why we live here. We love you, Ocala, but you need to step up your hip hop culture game.
For real. The first time I moved out here, I thought we was gonna be living by Disney. Then I figured out we in the sticks with nothing around but Winn-Dixie.
Well, you know, Disney was supposed to be here originally, but Ocala went selling Silver Springs, so we went to Orlando instead and bought the swamp.
Ah, man. I could have been living down the street from Disney.
But do we really want to be living in what Orlando has become?
Nah,
yeah, I think I'd much rather take the 1 hour drive instead.
Shout out to Orlando too.
So now that we got our food and started the game pool, let's get to know you a little bit better, Belly. Because I know you're in the DJ booth, but I don't really know too much outside the DJ booth. But we're still gonna get to the DJ booth, but I gotta know the personal side first.
Okay, okay.
All right, so I know you've been spending enough. Oh, first we got what? Some honey barbecue fries, or wings and some fries. So
some ranch on the side.
Again, shout out Downtown Billards. They hooking us up for real. So even though you're down here now, you still be going back to New York a lot.
Yeah.
And did you spent the first lockdown out there for COVID? Did you not? Am I
correct?
correct?
Yeah.
So what was that like compared to Florida? Because I know I hear the horror stories, but I live in Florida and I think Florida's pretty dope, and New York people think Florida's crazy. But that's okay, we're crazy. It be like that. That's why I fit in so well.
Yeah, for real. Well, the first lockdown over there, it was real crazy because all the stores shut down. You couldn't really go outside. You couldn't go out to eat. You couldn't do what you regularly would do. Like most of these stores that you go get your necessities from were closed, so it was hard to get sanitizer. It was like taxing for everything.
So it wasn't down here like where they still had all the grocery stores and everything still open?
Nah, they had the grocery stores open, but they weren't open all day like they usually were. They were like limited with their hours.
I saw some videos and stuff, people having sections roped off and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Like you couldn't get to certain things.
Yeah, there was people rioting, breaking into stores, stealing. The liquor stores got robbed a couple times. But the only
And you
thing,
was in the Bronx?
Yeah, I was
when
in
you
the
went
Bronx.
back up there? Because you got a bunch of family up there.
Yeah.
You be DJing up there too.
Yeah, I do.
So did you take advantage of that during COVID?
Yes, I did. I was doing online
Tell me about
radio.
that.
I was doing online radio in Brooklyn out there, and I couldn't really do clubs because COVID shut everything down.
Right.
But there was still like little house parties and like little private parties.
Oh, you mean all that shit we kept seeing go viral and everybody cussing everybody out?
Yeah, everybody getting mad.
So you was one of those
Yeah,
DJs.
I was one of those.
I don't blame you, Ro. I mean, fuck, even Ja Rule was doing that shit because Bank was pretty good from what I understand. They was paying good for that shit.
Yeah, they were paying pretty good. Nobody wanted to do it. It's like hazard pay. You gotta pay me to come through, you know? That check right, I'm there.
So who are some of the artists that you're fucking with right now?
Right now,
Like from New York. Let's start with the New York
From
artists
New
and then we'll
York?
come down to the Florida artists.
all right, we got I like Dave East. I like Axel Leon. I like
Dave East has been doing a lot.
Yeah, shout out Dave East. Shout out to Queens.
He's even been doing some movie roles and acting and shit lately.
Yeah, he is doing pretty good too.
His little handsome self playing freaking Method Man. That shit was hot. I'm not even gonna front.
Shout out to the Woo.
Yeah, cause that's some classic shit right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists in New York that's doing
What's that
it.
like growing up with that shit? Cause you were there for your formative years when a lot of that shit was popular.
Oh, that's like the best. That's the golden era. Like that was what I considered hip hop. So I loved it because I saw it coming up as it was happening.
And is that why you decided to DJ? Like, what made you decide to DJ?
Oh, the love for music.
So it's just always kind of been there.
Oh, it always been there. Always
Did
like
you start in New York or did you wait till you were down here?
No, I started down here in high school, doing my own mixtapes and doing my own like custom CDs for my friends. Then one day it was like, yo, we having a party, you should come through and play music. So came through with a boombox, couple CDs. That's what
It made it lit.
Yeah.
Had everybody turned up like Belly do.
And I was like, you know what?
Turning
I
up
could do
every
this.
fucking genre even, because you don't just do hip hop.
Nah, I do it all. I do it.
Because you got some Latin roots and you be playing that Latin shit something serious where even the hip hop motherfuckers like that shit. I don't usually like that shit because I can't understand it. Not saying it's a bad thing, I don't understand it and I like to understand the music that I'm listening to.
Yeah, I do it all Latin. Shout out to my Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, all my Latin people. Yeah, I do reggaeton, hip hop, Latin trap, R&B, reggae.
You're a very popular top 40 artist in this area, or DJ in this area.
Yeah.
And you're popular with a lot of the artists too. So who are some of the Florida artists that you like to fuck with?
Shout out Tom G. Shout out to Woo. I like a lot of new ones coming on. I got like Hot Boy. Like shout out Meal Ticket. Shout out to
yeah, that's a 352.
352.
Fucking
Yeah. Shout out to Flex.
Meal
too.
Ticket doing a lot right now.
Yeah.
He on everybody's watch list. I think.
Yeah, he doing big things. There's a lot of artists out there. Try to break new artists out there. Or you new artists, y'all got that heat, holla at me.
At DJbelly 352. Again, that's at DJbelly 352.
Yes.
All right, so let's eat, shoot some more pool,
Let's go.
and
Do this.
figure out what else we can get to know about you.
I'm down.
All right, so now that we got some food in our bellies, so that we can, get our drink out and get tore up. Yeah, where did the name DJbelly come from anyway?
All right, let me tell you how this
Like
happened.
in detail, not
In detail?
I got it from this person.
Like how it
shit.
really happened?
Yeah, like
I'm gonna tell you how it
really
really happened.
happened.
Check this out. So, remember the Source magazine?
Yeah.
Remember how in the back of the Source magazine they used to have like pictures of events going around?
Right.
In the back? So there was a picture of Bismarcky DJ.
Okay.
So, but the caption said, Bismarcky and Belly DJ. He had a big
Oh,
belly.
you're right, because he was known for his belly.
So I'm like, you know what? That's a good name. So I took it from there. Shout out Bismarcky,
So basically, you got inspiration from the Source
Thank you,
magazine.
bitch, because of you, I got my name, DJbelly. Hey, so that's how the name came about, DJbelly.
So did the belly come before or after?
The belly came before.
So you already had.
I was a
belly
lot
when you
bigger
showed
back
the
then,
video.
so the belly was
I was
like
saying,
out
you
here.
lost weight since I met you several years ago.
So
Two
now I'm like
shots.
slim Slim Belly, but it's still Belly though. Yeah, that's how I got my name.
That's what's up. That's actually pretty cute.
Yeah.
And different.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh, I got it from my auntie.
My auntie used to call me
like
Daddy.
because I ate too much when I was a baby.
Nah.
I mean, props out to them people that's dope. You kept the name for so long, but I can't be that one. Me, the streets gave me my shit, and the people that know it know where it came from.
For real. In the streets.
So all these local artists that be wanting to make it, I'm not quite sure how they go about doing it, especially when it comes to interacting with the DJs, because let's face it, a lot of these artists scared of y'all DJs.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but y'all artists be scared. So what are some tips, some tricks to help get them in that DJ booth so they can get their record spin? Because you know, we love to break the indies around here.
Yes. Well, what I can say is all you artists out there, talk to the DJs. Talk to the DJs. Get your music out there. Get a relationship. Build a relationship with the DJs. Because without the DJs, we're going to hear y'all music in the club unless you're on TikTok. And not everybody on TikTok in the streets. So.
No, that's just Chameleon.
Exactly.
Talk about twerk for me. And no, I ain't going to twerk for nobody because I don't know how to twerk.
So yeah,
but shout out Chameleon and her twerking.
Reach out to the DJs and get your music out there and build a relationship and hit them up, talk to them, see like, yo, where you at, support them. You want them to support you, support them.
I know that's right, because if you ain't got no DJs in your corner, then you ain't got no corner to stand in, honestly. Because if the DJs ain't playing your shit, then the crowd ain't hearing it, and if the crowd don't hear it, then you're not topping no charts and breaking no records. Boy, Crunkboy Filmz over here got me sloppy.
Hey, he trying to get somebody drunk in here. He don't get me like, I'm on my like 6-7 cup right here.
It's your shot, Belly.
Let's go. Oh, this is looking crazy over here. Hold on, let's see what I'm doing.
I know the 8 Mile hiding in the corner trying to fuck up for the game up.
For real.
Oh, what'd you pick?
I'm about to find out.
But you got
I'm solid. I'm solid.
You were about to say whatever goes in next.
Whatever goes in.
Alright, so we know where you're from. We know what you had been doing in the past before COVID. What you been doing since COVID?
So since COVID, me and my business partner, we opened up a production company now. I do beats now.
That's what's up.
We do mixing and mastering. We got a little studio, Dirty North Productions. Check us out on Facebook. Google us, and I'm doing videos now. So I'm trying to get into the beat making things, you know.
Okay, that's what's up. You took COVID, took the time to quarantine and
Yeah.
elevate like a smart motherfucker.
If you didn't elevate during COVID,
You was really sleep.
Yeah.
Because it was the perfect freaking time.
Perfect. You ain't learned something, you fucking stacking. Big time.
Alright, so you're doing videos and beats, but you're still DJing, right?
Yes, definitely DJ. Still out there in the clubs and all that.
Okay, but you don't just do clubs.
No, I do clubs, I do parties, I do private parties, I do weddings. If they need a DJ, if it's your funeral and you need a DJ for your funeral, holla at me.
I might need a DJ for my
I
funeral
got
when
you.
that
Hey,
time comes.
if somebody having a
I hope it's
divorce
in like
party,
another 30 or 40 years, because I still feel like I'm 20 something, even though
hey,
I'm
we
not.
gonna live long. We gonna live long. For real. It's on
Your
me,
shot.
right?
Yeah.
It's on
Solids
me.
it up.
You see, I'm all the way in the edge over here. Living life on the edge.
So DJ and the clubs and stuff like that, but what about like mixtapes and shit?
Yeah, I'm
Solids and why you put a stripe in? I appreciate you.
I got you, and I'm trying to help you out. I do mixtapes. You can catch me on Audio Mac. You can Google DJbelly. I'm on live mixtapes.
How do you like Audio Mac?
I do.
Compared to some of the other streaming?
I like it because you can download your mixes and listen to them if you're offline.
Oh, okay. Kind of like Spotify when you actually pay for it?
Yeah. You gotta pay for Audio Mac. Shout out Audio Mac.
And what's your Audio Mac handle?
DJbelly.
Because I know you got some mixes and shit on there, right?
DJbelly. Google DJbelly and I will pop up on there. A lot of things on there. Just Google.
And
Search.
I hear you got some new mixtapes in the works.
Yes.
Anybody special that you're gonna work with that you want to shout out, or
I
we still
can't-
keeping it hidden in the
I
vault for
can't
now?
speak about who I'm working with, but just stay tuned. A lot of big things coming. Got a couple mixtapes coming out, a couple big artists hosting it. Got a couple exclusive mixtapes with a couple artists, which I can't say yet till it drops, but Stay tuned. It's coming.
Definitely no DJbelly putting in that work.
Yes, you already know. Belly. Ain't no turn up like a belly turn up. You know how that goes.
Yeah, they really ain't.
Yeah.
And you got, when's the merch coming back out? Because I know you spoke that the DJbelly shirts was so hot in the city before. I know you're bringing another
They're
around
coming
two
out.
of
They're
those
coming out.
back.
I got another run coming probably in a couple months. You know, been high demand, so it's kind of hard to keep up with the demand. But it's all about supply and demand. You know.
And how do you plan to ride out COVID for this second lockdown that it appears we're having? Because because New York already started a lockdown.
They did.
You decided to come to where it's a free state.
Florida, where we don't care about nothing.
We just like to make the news every fucking day.
Yeah, yes, for real. Yeah, you know, a lot of things coming, you know, it's COVID, so a lot of big things, you know, I can't really say, but, you know.
I'm keeping everything in the vault tight
Gotcha.
this week.
Yeah, so when it comes out, they'll be like,
Man,
oh.
we ain't get you
he
drunk
was
enough.
Some more liquor, more Henny in my system, hey.
Shout out Crunkboy Filmz.
Yeah, shout out Crunkboy Filmz.
Go ahead and do a shot.
Money get made, empires get built. A milk get spilt. Let's go.
Crunk. 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 You better get crunk about my conversations. Time is money, spend a second, can't afford